It is a typical American setting. Mom cooks dinner while Dad helps with the homework. But the Hattas are not a typical American family. Dad uprooted them from a life on the other side of the world to pursue a Japanese version of the American dream. Their presence is felt, but they are rarely seen. They are the Japanese executives, and their country has a $1.5 billion stake in Tennessee. Tsuyoshi Hatta is an executive at Tenex in Murfreesboro, one of several companies that sprang up in Middle Tennessee to supply Nissan with auto parts. The people who work here share the common goal of productivity. But it is in the workplace that the most glaring difference becomes obvious. While his American counterparts work to live, Hatta lives to work.
I think it is my duty to work hard to bring in a big success to the company that I work. It is a very manly thing for me to feel that I'm doing this job.
Like most Japanese executives, Hatta's tour of duty in the U.S. will last only 5 years. Then he and his family will return to Japan. 5 years is a long time for Yoshika Hatta, who finds herself in a foreign land, isolated by language.
Sometimes the Japanese women have more difficulty with the language barrier because they simply do not work side by side with Americans every day, and so their language doesn't improve to the same extent.
Without a doubt, the transition from Japan to the United States is easier for children. The difficult transition for them is returning home, primarily because of schools here. Saturday morning on the campus of MTSU, where 180 children from across the state attend Japanese supplementary school every week.
Almost all parents is concerning about their studies, and when they'll come back to Japan, they can catch up or keep up their studies.
Japan is a country with few natural resources. Instead, it focuses on human resources. And in a country with a 99.9% literacy rate, competition in education is fierce. Yuki Akado is a high school senior. When she graduates this spring, she must return home.
What's your biggest fear about going back?
Biggest fear, taking examination of universities. That's the most thing I worried about, because I have to worry about my scores. I think I can say those tests can control my fate or destiny.
The education of his children is a major concern to Hatta, but he feels what they learned from a brief stay in America more than makes up for what they might be missing in Japan. It is a lesson in life. Brad Woodard, Channel 5, Eyewitness News.